Welcome to the vlog. 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 Ready? And go. Welcome to the vlog.
I had a relaxing start to my day because I got to bake a loaf of bread and I did some work. Unfortunately, the bread didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but you can't win them all. Then I went for a walk in the rain. It wasn't too bad. And then I tried a new kombucha flavor that was pretty good. And I did some work before I had some lunch. Then did a quick workout. Just had a good workout. Now I am back at my desk and I should do some more work. Obviously not the funnest activity, but it's okay. Tomorrow I have another shift at a school. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be raining. This is like the third week in a row where we haven't been able to go on a ride. So, like I said, I did more work and I fed the crows and hung out with my family. The pizza was super tasty today and me and Molly hung out together for a while. We were just looking at old pictures and laughing together. Then I just did more work. It was a long night. I'm finishing up some work for tonight. I think I'll probably be up for about half an hour longer. Hoping camp goes well tomorrow. I also have realized that my L test is on Wednesday and I kind of have put off studying it for a long time. So I'm gonna study it and I'm sure it'll go fine, but I do need to do that. Because how embarrassing would it be if I failed the L test? I'm not going to, but it would be embarrassing. I can't wait to go to bed. I got my lunch and my breakfast to get ready to go to camp, and I SkyTrained out to Port Moody. We were at Glenair Elementary School, and I had a pretty good day. I just finished work. It was a really long day. The kids were mostly good. There was one group that was a little difficult. I think they were just getting frustrated with the activity, but it was still kind of hard to keep them motivated. But other than that, everything went well. The best part of today is that we just found out that they're lifting some restrictions. Not a lot, but they're allowing indoor dining again. I don't know, I just feel really hopeful right now. I'm exhausted. My feet are so tired, but it's okay. I'm gonna go home. I'll have my meeting, so that'll let me rest, and then going on a bike ride with my dad. SkyTrained home and then had my meeting. My meeting went well, and now I'm just gonna go on a bike ride with my dad. I'm super surprised at this weather today. Definitely wasn't expecting it, but obviously very welcoming of it because I haven't gone on a bike ride in a while, so this will be good. Bike to UBC and then went to the garden.
This kale's going crazy. The bees love it though.
I had some dinner with my parents and then I studied more for my L. Pretty early, but I'm kind of exhausted from the day, so I'm just gonna go to bed. I'll probably end up waking up pretty early because of how early I'm going to bed. Good morning. My room is a shambles. It's in shambles. I need to clean it. I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna work out after that, shower, do some work to look good for this ID photo. Unfortunately, I have a pimple, but it was like so much worse yesterday, and I think it's going down finally, so I think I'll be able to cover it up with makeup. I feel really good today. I worked out and then I showered and did my makeup, and I was happy with the results, and I studied for my Elmore and had some lunch before I left. I took the bus out to West Van. It was pretty easy. It's just like a direct bus ride. Got to ICBC and I had to wait for a little bit before I took my L test. It was kind of nerve-wracking, but obviously it turned out good in the end. I'm super happy with the results. I got home and had a meeting. I picked up food for my grandparents. I'm super happy because next week we get to actually eat at their house. Then Turner came over and we went to Earl's. We had the whole outdoor patio to ourselves at the beginning. It was so fun.
What is that? What do you mean? I'm a beer guy. I'm a beer guy.
Daddy issues have made me triggered by trouble.
Hey, come on now.
Turner actually had 2 beers, so he kind of got pretty drunk once we got home. I'm obsessed with this pita bread I got, so I had a nice breakfast and did some work while Turner slept. Made good progress and then said bye to Turner.
Love you.
Just about to start my Conseil lab. Looking forward to this one. It's getting into the interesting stuff of the term. Yeah, it's my first one in a week though, because I've had SASMAT the 2 other times that I was supposed to do the lab, so back at it again. Led my lab and it was kind of boring towards the end. I had lunch and then I did a quick workout, which made me feel good. After that I had dinner. It was again the pita wrap and then I had fruit. I did work for a couple hours. I'm feeling kind of frustrated only because the thing that I'm relying on, as I mentioned last week, takes like 3.5 hours to run through everything. So instead of doing them both today, I have to run through 2 directories with almost 200 files each. So what I did was I ran the first directory and then tried doing some experiments on that one, and now I'm gonna run the second one overnight so I can have access to it and work on it tomorrow. Ugh, I just feel frustrated, but it's okay. I have all day tomorrow to work on it. Again with the same breakfast. I was enjoying my wonderful breakfast. Then I looked at what my machine did last night. I made a fucking mistake. Basically, I had to figure out what happened, but the pre-processing of the text wasn't what I thought it was. So I ran what was going on last night on data that I can't even use. And it takes 3.5 hours to run. I'm just really annoyed. But it's only 7:30, so I can run it again and have it done by around 10 or 11. It's just annoying. I wish this thing would go fucking faster. Work's going well. I'm just deciding to take a break and go for a bit of a walk, getting some stuff from Safeway. I feel pretty good. So I programmed and prepped for my meeting, and I ate some lunch before actually having the meeting. Finally done after a really long day of work. Feel good though, like it's nice to have a really productive day like that, and I feel excited about my tasks. Not that I wasn't before, but I wasn't able to see my supervisor for a bit, so like I was just kind of like working on my own for a little, and now like talking to her and just like discussing everything, I do feel like a lot more motivated, which is nice. I decided to go on a short walk, and it was super nice out, and I saw a lot of baby geese, which are of course so cute. It was nice to just take some time to be outside and walk. How am I tired after sitting at my desk all day not doing anything? I don't even want to lift weights. I don't want to do any of that. Like I just am so lethargic. I think I'm under socially stimulated right now. I don't know. You know, I'm just here throwing myself a pity party. Excuse me. I had dinner, which was pretty tasty, and I essentially just watched BoJack Horseman for a while. On Saturday morning, we filmed some family living in Rwanda. We got to talk to them for a while, which was nice, and then I did a quick workout, but I wasn't really feeling it, and I took a shower, did a bit of a face mask, and I went to my grandparents with my mom. I got to eat some pizza with them there, which was awesome, and we found out they're getting their second dose on June 15th, which is super exciting. It's so beautiful today that I think I'm gonna walk to my vaccine appointment in West Van. It's only like 8 kilometers, so that's amazing. So I walked to the West Vancouver Convention Center. It was such a nice walk. I really enjoyed myself, and the whole time I was just so excited to get there. Like it's been a long time coming. The whole process was super quick. I am just outside the West Vancouver Convention Center. I just got vaccinated, as you can see. It didn't hurt at all. It went by really quickly. I'm super excited about it. I feel fine so far. I tried to move my arm after I got the vaccine. I sat for the required 15 minutes and didn't feel a thing. So overall, I am feeling pretty good. Right now, I'm just taking up a park bench while I wait for Nicole. She has her vaccine half an hour after mine. Me and Nicole went to Cactus Club to celebrate. We were both just so excited, and this is also the one that Matthias worked at. We got a couple drinks, and this is him doing his job, and Gia and Ruth ended up being there, so we got to see them, which was awesome. Little high school reunion going on, and then me and Nicole decided to check out Aritzia, and then we walked back all the way to Vancouver, which was fun. I got home and had some pasta with my family, and then I did some editing. Okay, so bad news is that I actually waxed my mustache, didn't get anything of the mustache, and fucking fucked up my mouth. Great. Acne still looks bad. Okay, I'm being negative. No. I literally came in here to talk about my vaccine, and I'm being negative to myself. Apologies. But my vaccine is really sore. I don't feel any other symptoms otherwise, but my arm, it like hurts, and the actual like spot where I got vaccinated is in a bit of pain. So as far as I'm concerned, that's great. My supervisor was telling me about how when she got the vaccine, she slept for a really long time. Like she felt really tired. So I'm wondering if that'll happen to me or if that's just her experience. Hanging out with Silk for a bit tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. And I just feel really optimistic that I got this vaccine. It's crazy. Well, I just remember sometime last year just really having a moment where I felt like it really hit me that it was going to be a long time before this vaccine came. And I guess that was probably a year ago now, because I think it was before my birthday. It's just we've come such a long way, and yeah, I'm really happy. Kind of took it easy on Sunday morning, didn't do much. Kind of just prepped the thumbnail for this video. Good morning. So I feel pretty okay about my vaccine. Basically I can't really lift my arm beyond here, but that's a pretty minor thing. I don't have any flu symptoms or anything like that, but it definitely does hurt and it is sore. So today I am hanging out with Silk, like I said yesterday. I'm gonna go to the Jam Cafe to get some food and go for a walk. When I left to go meet Silk and Giselle, just wanted to pause for a second because what I saw at the art gallery was just a reminder of how horrible Canada is and its history. I stood there and I let myself really feel the heartbreak of it, because a lot of the times we can get desensitized to stuff like this because it's easier to distance ourselves emotionally from feeling it. It was fully like I felt myself crying. It's just so horrible. My heart breaks for all the families. These residential schools have caused like generational trauma. And it's upsetting, but we need to feel it and we need to do better. I wanted to pause for a bit and just recognize how horrible what happened was. Did a bit of shopping with Silk and Giselle, and I had actually only met Giselle online, so it was nice to meet her in person. This is the cardigan I got. I really like it. Got home and like washed my face. I am feeling just so insecure about my skin right now. It just feels like really awful, and like here, you know what, it's like, that's fine. No. And I just made it worse. It made the skin go raw when I wax, and it's just like, I know that other people don't really care about it that much, but it's like shitty. I don't know. The cardigan looks nice. I love this color. I'm starting to feel like more side effects from the vaccine. I just feel really lethargic, and I don't feel sick, but I do feel exhausted. And I didn't walk that much today. I walked up to Pacific Center and I walked home, but I feel so like depleted. So I think that's definitely part of the vaccine. But yeah, no feelings of nauseousness or anything other than that, but I'm gonna lie down to rest. We got taco mio for dinner, which was super tasty, and Molly joined us, which was nice, and we got to hang out with her. Even though we're seeing her tomorrow, it's always nice to have her around the house. I had a really good week. It was super exciting to get my L and to get immunized, and I'm hoping that in the next 2 weeks I can start driving, and I just like, I have a lot to look forward to. Next week is Izzo's birthday. Some of my favorite vlogs that I made last year occurred around this time, so I'm really excited. I just feel really hopeful for the next couple months, which is nice. I haven't felt like that in a while. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.